My name is Larsen. I've been tattooing for 25 years, more or less. I built machines. I had an apprenticeship for 3.5 years with a girl called Baby Lou. And I worked in Nyhavn. I'm from Copenhagen, so I worked in Nyhavn, and I'm kind of educated as a tattooist in the old walk-in shop tradition, which is like a very fast-moving on-the-spot business. I actually don't know, but I think it's 25 years. I like traditional tattoos, like all sailor stuff, because I think it's folk art. It's people's art. It's not fancy shit from a museum. It's what people like, and yeah, that's what I like. I don't like stuff without lines, basically. I'm taught in a tradition, in a way, stuff needs to have lines. So I'm not comfortable doing stuff without lines, because I'm not comfortable about how it's going to look in 20 years, because nobody fucking knows. So I like my stuff to be pretty basic. And I like the fact that the stuff I do looks the same in 10 years. I think that's a really cool thing. Yeah, I'm just not comfortable doing it. It's like portraits and stuff. I can actually do portraits, but I'm really uncomfortable doing it. And I think that there's scary things to do. I think there's scary fucking things to do, actually. I've always had a fascination with tattoos, because you would see all these badass guys in Nørrebro walking around with their old green fucking tattoos, and I just thought it looked badass. And as soon as I got old enough to be able to go into town on my own, I would go to Nyhavn and stand and press my fucking nose flat against the windows in the tattoo shops. And I started tattooing myself when I was 12, actually, in school. And I got my first professional tattoo at the age of 14. So I've always had it. I tried to get an apprenticeship for a lot of years, actually, but I basically got thrown out because I was a punk rocker and all the tattoo shops were full of bikers. And then I started getting tattooed at Erik Reimer's place by this girl, Baby Lou, and we got to be good friends. So when she stopped being an apprentice and opened her own shop, I continued getting tattooed by her, and one day she asked me if I wanted to be her apprentice. And I was like, yes, please. It's the most free job in the world. It's a stressful job because you have a lot of fucking responsibility. But the freedom and the ability to go anywhere in the world and work, it's just it's the last piece of fucking anarchy in a really stuck up society. I like that. My favorite kind of customer, somebody who has a clear idea about what they want, but still lets me do it my way. They get the best tattoo I can do, and they get me involved and get me interested and stuff. So somebody who knows what they want, but let me figure out how to do it. I really dislike people who comes in with like photographs they found on Instagram that they want exactly the same. Pinterest. It's the worst thing that ever happened to tattooing. What would I recommend for a first tattoo? I would recommend that people do their homework and find the tattoo artist they like. Somebody who consistently do work they like. And then go talk to him. And if you don't like him, well, find somebody else, because this is a very intimate thing, and you need to be able to communicate. And yeah, that's it. Make sure that everything is hygienic, and make sure it's clean. Look in the fucking corners of the shop, and if there's dust devils, go somewhere else. What would I recommend for people considering going into tattooing? I would actually recommend people don't, because this is a very oversaturated business. There's so many tattoo artists today, and it's ridiculous. and it can't go on. Past, present, and future of tattooing is like it. It used to be this badass kind of scary thing that you went to a scary fucking dive and you got a tattoo. And that was cool, and I loved it, and I thought it was awesome, and it was the reason I got into tattooing. But it's not cool anymore, because like we have knowledge today of like diseases, and there's a lot of blood-borne diseases today that we didn't have to deal with then. So it has to be in a completely different way today. It has to be more hygienic, it has to be cleaner, and that's cool. And in the future, basically, what I see is like going to the dentist, like a fucking clinic. And it's bad and it's good. You're not gonna get any infections, but you're not gonna get any piece of art either. Okay. I've been tattooing for 25 years now, and I'm building machines, and I'm thinking that in the future I maybe don't want to tattoo as much as I do now. I would actually rather start doing more machines, and I would like to do seminars, like maybe teach other people how to tune their machines, build machines, so it isn't an art that dies out with my generation of tattooists. Because like basically, when my generation of tattooists dies, nobody knows how to fucking make needles. Nobody knows how to make colors. Nobody knows how to make machines anymore. That's fucked up. I've had it so good, huh? I've been tattooing during the whole fucking golden era. I started tattooing just when the boom hit. And I've been tattooing for over 20 years, and it's just gotten better and better and better and better and better. And now it's going down again, huh? So I can't complain. And I'm just happy that I actually experienced the good era of the golden era of tattooing.
Yeah, I'm happy.